This is crazy. Congress is trying to make homeopathy illegal. What humans have been using for thousands of years to heal themselves naturally, Congress wants to get rid of. There's already been a war on homeopathy for at least the last 100 years. Ever since allopathic medicine came about, doctors and the big pharma have been trying to get rid of homeopathy because it's a threat to their money, to their bottom line. Okay. The things they can't control, the things they can't patent nature. And nature is what God gave us to heal ourselves. Let food be thy medicine. And Big Pharma wants to get rid of it, wants to make it illegal. That way you depend on them. You're forced to use their products. This article says, we've been telling you over the last few years about the recent FDA guidance that threatens the future of homeopathic medicines in the U.S. Upending decades of safe regulation, FDA released a draft guidance in 2017 that essentially stated that all homeopathic drugs are illegal. A&H USA, our friends at Americans for Homeopathy Choice, and other stakeholders are working with representatives of rural Cannon, Democrat, California, to get members of Congress to sign on to a letter to the FDA clarifying how the agency will ensure continued access to important homeopathic medicines. Take action below to urge your members of Congress to support this important initiative. To recap the FDA's guidance document, which lays out the agency's current position on the regulation of homeopathic drugs, says 1. Any homeopathic drug that has not been considered generally recognized as safe and effective is considered a new drug. FDA has not determined that any homeopathic drugs are GRAS/E. 3. A new drug cannot be marketed unless it goes through the FDA's approval process. 4. No homeopathic drugs have gone through FDA approval, nor can any producer afford to take them through the approval process. So there you have it. They pretty much make it illegal because you have to go through the FDA. It's funny how quick they are to approve Big Pharma's medicines, Big Pharma's drugs, but they still don't know, allegedly, about homeopathic medicine, nature, what people have been using for thousands of years. Funny how that works, ain't it? The stuff that makes them trillions of dollars, they're quick to get it approved, but the stuff they can't make any money off of, they won't approve them, and they're now trying to make them illegal. The guidance also explains that while all homeopathic drugs are illegal, the FDA will apply a risk-based enforcement approach. The agency has already begun to apply this doctrine. Earlier this year, the agency attacked manufacturers of injectable homeopathic medicines. We know this isn't about safety. A review of the evidence of adverse events related to homeopathy, which included data from 12 European countries, the US, Mexico, India, Israel, and Brazil, published between 1978 and 2010, found a total of just 1,159 adverse events. For Big Pharma, that happens in like 5 minutes. This equates to an average of just over 50 cases per annum across all 17 countries from which studies were conducted. Worldwide, an estimated 200 million people use homeopathy regularly, including 6 million in the United States. These data show that the adverse events from homeopathic medicines occur at a very, very low rate. Yet, they still won't approve them. They still won't test them, even though they know they've been tested. They know they work. They know they don't cause any side effects like all of their drugs do. Okay, homeopathic medicines only attack the sickness. They don't affect the rest of the body like drugs that when you take or inject, spread throughout the entire body. So this says, so why go after homeopathic medicines? The FDA gets a large part of its funding from drug company user fees, and for this reason sees Big Pharma as its client. Homeopathic medicines, like supplements and other natural products, compete with pharmaceutical drugs, so the FDA uses its enormous power to tilt the scales in favor of the drug companies. We must protect homeopathy from the FDA's attempt to destroy it. Action alert. Write your member of Congress to urge them to sign on to Rep. Khanna's letter to the FDA. Please send your message immediately. So just click on this Take Action button. And you could send a letter to your representative. Okay? So go to Z3 News and look up this article, Pressure Congress on Homeopathy. Because what we've been using for thousands of years is at stake. Complete dependence on their medicines is what they want. Do you want to live in a world where you're dependent on their medicines? That doesn't solve your problems. If it solved your problems, you wouldn't have to go back for a refill. Do you want to depend on it? If not, we need to take action. Sign this petition. Contact your representative. Let them know we want to keep homeopathic medicines legal. It's the logical thing to do. Thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.